this is Ivan, and I want to tell you about this video. And the topic of the video, it has never been about money. It has been always about time. That's all. The most valuable currency you have is time. And I'm sharing this because I'm a master of time. I actually do possess the time. What that means? Yeah, it means I don't work for money. I never worked for money in my life. Oh, actually, I did work for money at many times in my life, but not any longer. So it's good. So now, yeah, now I'm driving against the law and recording myself. So just to plug this, that I'm doing something illegal. Yes, it is illegal activity that I'm driving and recording myself. And with something that is also illegal. So anyway, it's not about money. It's always about time. So if you do have problems with money, if you are watching this video and if you think you have problems with money, I'm here to correct you. It's about time. It has never been for money. For somehow somebody decided to give you the biggest misconception and the biggest lie in the universe of the human beings, which is about time. It's the Gregorian calendar, and I don't want to go deep into that. But on a subconscious level, you've been knowing this all along. All the time you've been sensing this. It's always about time. It's never about money, especially in those special moments when you have your job and it's so much pressure, right? And this is how it works. Just to help you on that, like imagine you are a cashier, and there's all of a sudden you have to serve too many customers at the same time, and on the top of these customers 10 other customers is asking you questions, and all of a sudden your head is overloaded. So the main concept of in your head, the main concept that is forming in your head is this: oh, they didn't pay me for that. They don't pay me to do this job or that extra job, and I don't feel obligated to answer all these questions and all these stuff. But actually, you do. I'm here to just demystify your thinking, right? When you agree to go and do job for time, you actually sold your time to the company, and not certain activities. You sold your time. You sold your time, you sold your life, you sold. Yeah, I'm looking around because I'm on a red light right now, so I'm looking for cops as well. So when you go to work for a company, you sold your time. In other words, you sold all your time. 8 hours, they pay you per hour. They do not pay you per activity. This is how the bosses are thinking. So they want to squeeze as much as possible. So if you are employed, now if you are a boss, yeah, if you're a boss such as myself, I've been always a boss. I'm sorry, but yeah, that's how it is. Now, when you are your boss, your own boss, let's say you are in a business on commission, you are already your own boss. If you are running your own company, your own boss. So now, when you are your own boss, when you have to call the shots, then you also give your time for money, right? So what is the difference? Now, if you are a boss, what's the difference? The difference is how much things you can do to a certain time, and how clever and smart and efficient. Then comes the problem for efficiency. Any person that understands the concept time-money relationship, they want to do more for less, which is a human nature. That's the human nature, part of the human nature. It is to be more productive. It's part of the human nature. It's not all the human nature. And a human being, this is not an animal. An animal is just the opposite. They want to conserve energy. They would want to do less. They want to do less. They want to expend less energy, but they are forced by nature, by competition, and all this other external circumstances. They are forced. Otherwise, they're gonna die, you know. If you are a deer in the forest and if there is a wolf chasing you, you're gonna have to do that. There's no other way, yeah. Otherwise, you're gonna die. So now, in the human life is just like that. If you are the boss, please understand that you pay for the time as well. And when you are a boss, you want to do more things for less time. And actually, if you are employee, that is the same thing, but the boss wants from you to do that for them. You got that? For them, not for you. That's why it's bothering to the employees, you know. And some of the employees have the faulty thinking to object this theory, right? They first sign the agreements, like you have a Gmail for free and YouTube account, and you subscribe, you sign up for all the stuff without you reading. Well, when you go to a job, they say sign up here on this dotted line to sell your time, to sell your life, 8 hours of your life. Sell it to us and we're gonna tell you what to do. That's how it is in a company. When you are a boss, it's pretty much the same, with just one slight difference. You aware of that. If you don't aware of that, you're in a big trouble, right? So, a little concept of time. So finally, after 25 years in business, I mastered the concept of time. And there are signs for that. And if you are aware of that, I'm gonna just give you a few signs. Like, for example, I never ever rush. I'm not in a rush for anything, no matter what. It's a state of mind. I'm not rushing. I don't have to do these things. I just go with the flow, go my way. I'm not rushing for anything. This is one of the signs. When you finally stop rushing for meetings, for tasks, for whatever, and when you naturally do them, this is one of the signs that you have been mastering time. And you mastered time, right? It's a big concept. So now, in other words, you are your own master of your own life. Practically, another concept I'm gonna share here with you. Your life is simply all the time you have. That's it. So be very clever how much you're gonna ask per hour when you get on the job, because your life costs more, your time costs more. And from my dear friend, yeah, who died, and I keep on listening to him, whatever he says is true. Time is more valuable than money. Time is more valuable than money. No money can pay your time, no matter what. You cannot put price on your time. So just aware that on the next job interview or whatever, you know, be ready. There's nothing more valuable than your time. This is your own life. Like you, I cannot stress the importance of that, but like when you do that, when you sign up the dotted line, yeah, when you make this contract, you literally sell your soul to somebody else that is submitting for certain time you to do whatever they say. And there is no like, don't fool yourself. Don't live in a candy world. Don't live in a wonderland that you think like, oh, that is not my job, I cannot do that, it doesn't say that I have to do. Yes, my friend, you gotta do all the things. You sign up. You already agree with that, right? You forgot that? When he was begging for the job, when he was there like asking and hoping and yeah, you already there. Your pants are already down. So prepare for the big. Yeah, you know what I mean, right? So don't fool yourself, but get fully to understand the concept of time. Now, when you finally stop rushing in your life on a business level and on a personal level, yes, then you are a master of time. You are actually a master of your own life. Many people cannot do that. They are always called by somebody else to do the things in somebody else's times. Yes, that's it. And for the end of this video, yeah, for the end of this video, I gotta finally stop driving and recording, because yeah, I agree on that. I agree. When I submitted to the New York regulations of driving, I submitted that I should not do that because it's a danger. So time is more valuable than money. First of all, time is not money. Time is more valuable than money. Nothing can substitute your time. Your time is the most precious resource. Use it wisely. You can always make more money. You can make tomorrow, you can make $1 million tomorrow. You can make $10 an hour tomorrow. You can always make money. You can never make time back. So, subscribe.